The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
You talk about this Titan defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Titan football.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago.
20 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
So from the 37, here's second and a yard. Levis to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Second down and 4. And Stroud now to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Levis. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
In motion right, that's Burks. First and 10, here's Levis.
Flushed out right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Titans at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
In motion goes the tight end.
And Levis going back to the air.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Spears on second down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis on third down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's underneath to Pierce.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. But not before he takes it inside the 40. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over first and 10.
Levis to throw off play action.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. A second down throw from Levis. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they've got it as we resume action.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack, because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Andrew Beck, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Levis.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hand off to Spears.
And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
On the toss, it's Spears.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
4th down, Levis.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Here's Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Stroud on 3rd down now. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Okay, ready?
Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here.
And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes.
Harold Landry, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Stroud looking to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Stroud. Delivers another one to Pierce.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this 1st half. Well, not much time remains here in this 1st half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Meanwhile, Levis's throw is on target to Burks.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big lift.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans.
Jalen Waddle.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
The throw over the middle taken in. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. On the option, here's Spears.
And some room to roam now.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tajay Spears.
63 yards.
And the Titans have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's second down and a yard. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Danico Autry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now Stroud.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but
touchdown, Texans! Noah Brown, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have retaken a third quarter lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Spears. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw, it's Levis.
Throwing left side, it's complete. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
They'll run with Spears.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Spears. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 3rd down, here's Spears.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tajay Spears.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Titans have retaken the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The 71 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Right back to Spears.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Levis looking to throw.
And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Levis from the gun.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
and the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by drop.
Touchdown!
Chigakonkwo.
32 yards.
And the Titans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Throwing now is Stroud.
That's complete. It's Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
Caught left side. Here's Dell.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Quick slant to Brown.
And he's got this down to the 35.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Jaleel Johnson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud over the middle. He gets it to Collins.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
140 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
The Spears with another carry.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
And now a run with Spears.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
So Stroud and the Texans
down by 10. 1:45 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down.
They'll get this complete to Collins. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Now Stroud.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Here's 2nd down. Stroud to throw it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Stroud.
This is caught by Dare Ogunbowale. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Titans,
they move to a sparkling 15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season.